Hello, what's up? I hope you are keeping well. And while I'm recording this, today is Easter, so happy Easter. Hope you got spoiled with Easter eggs and you're going to enjoy a nice meal, hopefully, because I sure as hell am. And I've earned it because I am literally just coming out of the second gym as of this morning. It is 11:32 a.m. as I'm recording this morning. Usually on a Sunday I would be in my gym, abs, and I was, but I only managed to get my squats done. Because Clash of Titans weekend is upon us, which I volunteered. I was spotting and loading at, and that was an unbelievable experience to just even witness that, being able to say that we had the John Hack in our gym competing and just being able to witness that like from 2 feet away. That was incredible. But yeah, today is Easter, so because of that, competition is running on for the weekend, so I needed to get in with a couple of the guys, get my squats done, and get out of there to finish my gym session in my local gym. So I was just in FlyFit there now. So I got my accessories done, I got my bench press, I got my single leg press completed, back extensions, ab rollouts, all that good stuff. So yeah, it's been a long morning, but I have to get it done because as of today, I'm officially 10 weeks out from the next time I compete, which will be at the IrishPF Summer Open down in the Marina Market in Cork. So I secured my ticket last Friday. I had an early bird ticket as I volunteered for an IrishPF competition a couple of weeks back down in Urban Barbell, down in Limerick. So I got that done, got my ticket, so it's official. As of today even, so I will be competing on the Sunday, which will be the 29th of June. So this day, 10 weeks, I will step up on the platform again. And to be honest, I cannot wait. It's been over 2 years, well over 2 years since I last competed in the IrishPF. And I feel like as a lifter, as a person in general, I have grown a lot in those last 2 odd years. But more so sticking to the athlete side of things. I'm still the same body weight. I know, 83 kg. That's the weight class I look to compete in now, coming up. I'm currently about 85 kilos, so I had a bit of a diet phase there not so long back, which I can get into in a moment, but I went from roughly 89 down to 85, 86 kg, just to make things that bit easier for when I have to weigh in 2 hours prior to competing. So last year, I spent all of last year just competing in the ab series competitions, and those competitions are 24-hour weigh-ins. So which means if you compete on the Sunday at 12 o'clock, you will weigh in on the Saturday, 24 hours out at 12 o'clock. So it gives you 24 hours to rehydrate, recover, so you can be a little bit more excessive with those weight cuts. So for example, my last competition, I dropped down from roughly walking around at 90 kilos and I weighed in at 83. So I lost the bones of 6 to 7 kg in the space of a week. Now it wasn't easy. Well, I wouldn't say it wasn't easy, straightforward, but mentally challenging and fatiguing. For example, I had to hop into the sauna the morning of weigh-ins, and I had to do 4 10-minute rounds without drinking water, without hitting the plunge pool in between, dry myself off with a towel, letting my heart rate drop down. After sauning for 4 rounds, not one bit easy. It was quite difficult, I won't lie, but I managed to make weight. I had 24 hours to rehydrate, recover, and I was able to perform really fucking well, and I feel it was my best competition to date, and the numbers reflect that. You know, it was my best ever total. So I wish to surpass that now in the IrishPF Federation in June at the same body weight with a 2-hour weigh-in rather than the 24 hours. So a little bit more of a challenge. It just means that my walking weight has to be down a little bit closer to the weight class. Like, I can't be walking around at 88, 89 kg the week of competition and expect to lose all that weight and expect to perform as good as I can. That's just not realistic, especially when you're a natural athlete like myself, because the IrishPF is a drug tested federation, whereas with the app series, that's open. You can do whatever you like. Jeez, I nearly just almost ran over a cyclist there. Whatever. The exposure doesn't look hectic, but I am not the best when it comes to cameras just yet, so give me a bit of patience as this series goes on. Yeah, so I may as well call it a series. I'm going to try and get a weekly video uploaded for you. So 10 episodes, 10 weeks out, and that's the plan. And then what I would like to do on the day of competition is record the full day. So the weigh-in process, how that happens. So it will be in the Marina Market as well, which is going to be a sick venue. I've heard great things about that. The Summer Open was there last year alongside Junior Nationals, and it looked like a really good venue. Cork, June, in summertime, hopefully the weather's decent as well. The Marina Market's sick, so I'm looking forward to it. But I'll run through the whole process, the weigh-in process, what I will eat in the week leading up to the competition, because I will do, say, a gut cut, and I will be making some macronutrient, some fiber, some carb manipulation protocol as well, just so I can get rid of that last two or so kilos. It'll all just be water weight anyways, but I'll show you how that's done. I will also then show you what I consume and what I do to rehydrate myself in the 2 hours leading up to when I compete, and then hopefully I'll be able to actually show you the behind the scenes. So how I'm warming up before going out to the platform, get my lifts recorded as well, and my thoughts and reaction to every lift. So if I go 9 for 9, say, it will be a good day. If I don't go 9 for 9, well, we'll see. Well, it'll be a learning process, that's for sure. But yeah, that's what I'm planning to do over the next couple of weeks. But I'll take you behind the scenes of like my training and what my life looks like outside of training, because there's more to me than just being a powerlifter, just being an online coach. Like, as they say, the most boring thing about you is that you're an online coach. You know, there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes. So I'll be able to introduce you to that and take you along the journey.